Here we are on our way to Tijuana, Mexico again this year, driving across the San Isidro border, and yes, in our personal car. No, we do not get extra insurance coverage, although it is recommended that you should with your insurance provider, because driving out here is definitely something else. As you can see, drivers just merging in from every direction. We use our Apple Maps to navigate through, and they have been pretty reliable ever since we have started visiting. First thing you notice is, yes, the wall. Traffic moves pretty fast through here, so be sure to keep paying attention to the roads. Our first stop was Las Asaditas del Tío, which is located in Rosarito. They sell mouth-watering fresh-made gorditas with lots of different fillings to choose from. We sat inside and enjoyed some delicious sweet café de olla. We got a couple of each gordita to start our day. Second stop, of course, is Don Pisto Liquors. You'll find a Don Pisto in many areas of Tijuana or Rosarito. They were just restocking when we arrived, but this is where you want to buy tequilas, New Mix, beer, or whatever you like to drink. Just look at that wide selection. Because we did arrive early, we decided to head over to Rosarito Beach. Here is Papas and Beer, which is the main place to visit in Rosarito for a fun night. During the day, you can enjoy some beer and seafood, or should I say mariscos, here on the beach. Get a massage, get your hair braided, or ride horses like we decided to do. It's now lunchtime, and let me just put you guys on. We drove over to Puerto Nuevo, which is the place to go for some huge and delicious langosta. We drove literally all the way in till we found El Güero. People will try and stop you on your way in because they want you to try their place, but just keep driving and go to El Güero. Ask around and the locals will direct you. You guys, this is probably the best langosta I have ever had in my life. First thing you'll notice is the fresh handmade tortillas de harina, flour tortillas. We decided to sit upstairs so we can catch a view and because it's just the cool thing to do. The server then comes to you and tells you they're special. We decided to go with like 8 langostas. While we waited, we paid a music group to play at our table and enjoyed some micheladas. Cheers! Now I need everyone to take this view in. OMG, so good. They come with beans, tortillas, rice, butter, and salsas, and the tortillas were bigger than my head. Now leaving Puerto Nuevo on our way to Tijuana. It's our first time staying in Tijuana. We usually stay in Rosarito. Since we don't spend too much time in the hotel, we decided to book with Real in Tijuana. It does a job, it's clean, has a bed and bathroom, nothing too crazy. We got ready for dinner and reserved seating at Bodega Ocho. It's more of a fine dining experience. The place is beautiful and the food was absolutely amazing. I forgot to take a video of the food, but at least I got the video of the mixologist making us a refreshing mezcal cocktail. We then got ready for our night adventures, went back to the hotel, refreshed, and arrived in El Centro de Tijuana, downtown Tijuana. And if you know, then you know. We decided to take our husbands to the most known place in town, Hong Kong. Here they are, getting ready to go in. I'll let you figure out the rest. because we didn't want to spend too much time in Hong Kong, we then decided to end our night at Las Pulgas, which is a club with numerous dance floors. We of course stayed in the banda side, but did take the time to explore literally each dance floor they had. It's now the next day, and we decided to have breakfast at Carnes en su Jugo. This place did not disappoint. The TikTok hype is real, and I'm glad we tried it. Come on in and check it out. After breakfast, we wanted to take a walk down to Playas de Tijuana. This is where the border meets the waters. We walked down El Malecón, where you'll find lots of vendors, took a walk down to the beach, and had lunch at Los Arcos. There's two sides of Arcos, a more fancier side and a more spontaneous side where there is live music. They greeted us with tequila shots that we of course could not turn down, and yes, you have to pay for them. We enjoyed some oysters, and the coolest part is that they just have a whole bunch of people selling you different stuff like oyster shots, tequila shots. They come around to your table every so often. Here we are pretending like we don't know we are being recorded. And here we are after a few drinks in our system. Don't worry, our driver sobered up before we drove off. Guess what? It's now dinner time, and we decided to give this Italian place a try. It's called Gianna Luca Pizzeria. I think I said that right. You can find them on Instagram, and no reservation was required when we went. They cook your pasta in a giant cheese reel, and OMG, we enjoyed it so much, especially since our buzz was already fading away. Just look at how they prepare this. Sunday morning, and we are up on our way to La Cocina de Doña Estela in El Valle de Guadalupe. If you haven't been or tried, here are a few tips. It became extremely popular, so it is always packed. Try and get there early. They open at 8 a.m. We got the address from Yelp and used Google Maps. Once you get closer, you'll start seeing a long line of cars. You'll know you're in the right place once you see them. Yes, they are all waiting to get in. Just go park behind them. No need to put your name in a waiting list. Now, as soon as you start to get closer and are able to park inside, then that's when you go put your name on the wait list. While you wait, visit their ranch in the back. They have pigs, horses, and chickens. Here we are waiting to be seated. It's a huge place. Trust me, you must go. They start you off with chips, salsa, beans, and cheese on the house. We ordered their birria, menudo, and you can't leave without trying their hotcakes de elote or corn pancakes. Afterwards, we headed over to Casa Frida, a winery located in Valle. It's beautiful with lots of art in so many picture perfect areas. We did a little wine tasting as well, and here I am pretending to be all fancy, drinking my wine with my little chocolate. Okay.
Todo empezó cuando te vi pasar. Sentí algo tan bonito que no sé explicar.
We then came out to one of their lounge areas and ordered some drinks. The guys got their cigar vibes on, and we pretty much chilled for a couple of hours. Their margarita flights and agua chile negro is a must try. Later that evening for dinner, we enjoyed some shrimp and fish tacos at El Mazateño. They have 2 locations and both get very packed as well. It was already dark by the time we were done, so after, we went back to the hotel and rested. We did so much in 3 days, literally hit up 13 places. When leaving the border, I recommend going online and checking out border times. We left early Monday morning. You'll notice lots of vendors at the border approaching your car. Don't get scared, they're just trying to make their living. You can enjoy food, micheladas, and buy a whole bunch of things. There's also one restroom which is near the entrance, so it's quite of a walk down if you're pretty far. It costs about 15 pesos to use it. I hope you guys liked my Tijuana blog. Let me know where I should go next.
Este vato se hace a tu manera, pide por esa boquita hermosa que por ti